Are you interested in learning how to center your engraving above an existing logo using the xTool F1, the RA2 Pro, and the latest version of XCS? Stay tuned to see how. Before we begin, we want to mention that this video serves as a part 2 of a video we released a few weeks ago, where we covered how to engrave two designs on opposite sides of each other. If you haven't seen that one yet, go check it out. We also want to give a special shout out to Derek H. from the xTool F1 official Facebook group, who pointed out that with some changes to the original technique, we could also center designs above existing logos on tumblers. Now, let's hop into XCS and set up a design. We have already set up XCS to use the laser cylindrical mode with the chuck and the perimeter for our tumbler set to 275 millimeters. Next, similar to our previous video, we will be creating a ruler off to the side of our workspace. Add a rectangle with a height equal to your tumbler's perimeter. In our case, that is 275 millimeters. The width doesn't really matter. Set the y-axis to 0. Now we can import our vector, rotate, and resize the design. Now let's check out our tumbler setup. We have the tumbler sitting in the RA2 chuck. What we want to do now is rotate the chuck to center the focusing dots with your logo. For us, we want the middle of the B and embark to be aligned with those dots. If you have the laser module for the RA2, it makes it really easy. We can turn it on and rotate the tumbler until that is aligned. Nice. But if you don't have a laser module, there is another trick that we can use. Let's head back to XCS. To help with alignment, we can add one more rectangle. Set the width to 113 millimeters, height to 1. Center it horizontally and set the y-axis to 0. Now, when you tap frame, you will see a line appear. Once framing is complete, you can rotate the tumbler and tap framing again until that line is centered on the logo. Make sure you don't stop the framing while it is in progress, because the starting position will reset. Great, that looks good. We can select the rectangle we created and choose Ignore, so that we can reuse it if needed for batch processing. Now align the center of this design with the bottom of the ruler. This setup will cause the RA2 Pro to spin all the way around, but the engraving will be centered on the starting point instead of starting there. Looks good. Let's start the engraving. Some of you may already know that we always like to do 2 passes with the tumblers. There is less cleanup needed after, and you get a really nice shiny surface. While this is engraving, we would like to thank all of you for watching and supporting our channel. We just recently started our F1 videos and have been really grateful for all the support that we have received. That turned out great! The design is perfectly centered above the logo. Let us know what other ways you have centered your designs. If you want to see more videos like this one, please like and subscribe. Also comment below on what you would like us to cover in a future video.